welcome to today's video. My name is Peta and this week I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I am not going to go grocery shopping, except for I actually just did a little bit of grocery shopping. So anyway, this is my I'm not wearing makeup today face. Anyway, film what we're having, and there's someone breaking into my food while we're eating. Okay, you want a pear?
I want a pear.
Okay, alright, grab a pear. Okay, don't forget to wash it. So, we are trying to save money, which I'm sure lots of people are. And instead of, anyway, I realized that our biggest expense that we spend on anything, which I'm sure is the same for most families, is groceries. And if we're going to save money, I could do so by watching what I buy when I go grocery shopping and being really careful what we spend on food. So I'm going to do I guess you call it a pantry, freezer, fridge challenge, where you just eat for the whole week and next week too. It's going to be 2 weeks of eating everything that we already have in the house or stuff that we can get for really cheap. We'll buy that, and I'm going to see if I can do our entire grocery shopping for under $300 this fortnight. Now normally we spend about $800 or more, sometimes less, on groceries each fortnight. That includes things like pull-ups and nappies and that as well. So I'm going to show you our meal plan and what meals I have planned. I'm going to show you some of the things I make this week and next week out of the foods that I already have in the house, and I'm going to show you exactly what I buy and how much I spend in it and see if I can do it. And I'll show you also what's in our fridge and freezer and pantry and show you what we have already on hand. So whilst doing this challenge, I didn't want to not eat fresh fruit and vegetables because we need to keep our immune systems healthy. So that is important to me. I guess you just prioritize what you think is important, and that's what I think is important. So this is what I've spent money on today. I just got back from our local fruit and veg shop and just did a bit of a shop, and I also got a couple of things from Aldi. So I'll show you what I got. I got these 2 bags of small potatoes, and they were on special for 2 for $3, which is really cheap. So potatoes are really cheap at the moment, and oranges. Down here on the floor, I got this bag of oranges. It's actually 10 kilograms, and I got it for $10, so that's $1 a kilogram. So I just go there mostly to get what's on special. So we got 1 bag of pears because Willow was with me and that's what she wanted. And we got a whole celery. I got these big gold kiwi fruits. These weren't on special, but these are going to be my dessert this week because I'm trying to lose weight and I don't want to eat too much after tea. And papaya because I just love it. We got half a cabbage, 2 bags of tangelos.
If this is half a cauliflower
cabbage,
then a whole cabbage would be really big.
Yes, that's a big one, isn't it? We got some tomatoes that are on special for $1.99 a kilo. We got 3 bunches of bananas. They were a bit more expensive today, so I didn't get many of those. Got 1 little bag of avocados, a bag of capsicums, and yeah, there's about, I don't know, 5 sweet potatoes there. And that's all I got from that shop, and it's all of this, including that 10 kilo bag of oranges, was $63.99. I went to Aldi as well and got some necessities. We got 2 bags of nappy pants for Miss Willow, and then some minced beef because I'm going to make a chow mein tonight with a cabbage that I already have in the fridge. So anyway, at Aldi I spent $26.49, and that's because, you know, pull-ups are a bit expensive and they're the cheapest ones you can get. Once upon a time, years ago, I did use cloth nappies and pull-ups, but somewhere along the line when we moved, I actually lost them. A whole entire garbage bag full of modern cloth nappies, quite expensive ones. I don't know, I think maybe they got mixed up in one of my op shop bags or my garbage bags, but I don't know where they went, but I haven't seen them for a couple of years now since we moved from one rental house to another. So they're gone and I'm not really going to invest in anymore. So I'm just going to show you what food we have and what we'll be working with this week. So this is our first fridge. There's some condiments up there. I've still got a bucket of Greek yogurt back there, and there's about that much left in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of cheese, and I have lots of eggs. If you can see, that was given to me by my mum and my sister. Okay, and there's some preserved apricots there, a little bit of lettuce. Yeah, not much in here, just a bit of wilted things. So yeah, random condiments and things. In this freezer we've got, there's some frozen spinach, frozen strawberries.
Everything's frozen.
You're right. So I can just say peas and corn. And I've got sourdough loaves, ooh, Peta ice cream. A little bit of leftover muffins, and there's some frozen boysenberries. There's a couple ice creams, yes. What's in this fridge? It's very sad because we ran out of apples from my parents' house. I've got some nuts on the door here and a few spelt flowers and a bit of rice. There's some random apples just there. Okay. That is all the apples I have left. There's nothing in there. That's some leftovers. Nothing in there. Cabbage, carrot, cauliflower. That's about all that's left in there. So this deep freeze is full of lots of random stuff. That's a bag of rolls from the bakery. In here I have quite a few freezer meals, about 5 freezer meals, which we're going to use this week too, and they'll be included. There's a few bags of rolls and some bags of pies and pasties that we get given to us from the bakery. I've got some broccoli and beans left from last week's shop, and there's also some more milk. Okay, so in our pantry we don't have a lot of stuff left. We have about half a bag of wheat bix, and there's all our things for our muesli in here. We've got oats and not much for pizzas left. Not much sunflower seeds. There's some dried apricots. There's a little bit of quinoa. Yeah, there's like cranberries and coconuts and different things. Sultanas that we put in our muesli. There's like sardines, a couple of tunas.
Oh no, it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna need more tuna. There's a jar of honey there, and there's just some baking things down here. I've got another thing of oats. I've got some beans, just random baking ingredients in there, and down the bottom I've got a few coconut milks, diced tomatoes, there's almond butter, there's butter beans, there's some preserved apple, and this is all sauce that my mum makes. Some jam. I've still got this big bucket of honey from Costco. A couple of potatoes left over and a little bit of pasta. So that is not much food. There's also a big bag of choc chips up there. Yes, it does. We're going to make some choc chip cookies. So we'll bring you along this week. We'll show you what we make and what I buy and whether I can do this. So my goal is, instead of spending the usual $800 on food and groceries, I'm going to spend $300 and save $500. See you. I forgot to show you that we also have a big bag of onions down here too, and I also have some more garlic. There's quite a bit of garlic in here.
Mum.
A few more sweet potatoes, and there's also, I have one butternut pumpkin. Hi, so another day, another lot of groceries. I got back from Woolworths this morning and I'm pretty happy with my shop. I'd like to show you what I got. So these are the rest of my groceries that is going to complete my grocery pantry challenge for this fortnight, and I'd love to show you what I got and I'll explain to you what it's for. Anyway, I'll have a look at this. So here is an overview of what I got, and there's some things over here that you would probably not normally see in one of my grocery hauls if you follow my channel. But we are having a birthday tomorrow. It is little Holly's birthday. She's turning 5, and for their birthdays I let the birthday child pick what they would like for breakfast, lunch and for dinner. And these are some of the things that Holly picked and some of the things for her cake. So I guess I'll start with the party things. So she wanted ice cream cones for dessert. So we've got some vanilla boysenberry ice cream was on special. And we got some ice cream cones to go with it because she wanted ice cream in a cone. And for dinner on her birthday, she asked for chips and nuggets, which I think she actually meant McDonald's. But because she didn't say McDonald's, she just said she wanted chips, nuggets and juice. So I'm like, well, maybe it would be much cheaper if I just got it from Woolworths. So I have actually never brought frozen chips in my entire life. And this day in history, I have never brought my family chicken nuggets in my entire life. So this day in history, Peter Goddard brought chicken nuggets. There you go. I finally, and fries, and that is going to be Holly's birthday tomorrow, and she wanted some orange juice. And for breakfast she wanted little those little cocoa bombs, but they didn't have any, so I got these Nesquik cereal. Never tried that before either, so I'm sure they're going to have a fun food day tomorrow. And I picked up a few bits for decorating Miss Holly's cake. We got some unicorn confetti, some little unicorns and some little unicorn lollies, and these are going to be for her cake that I'm making. And also to help make her cake I brought some more just plain flour and caster sugar. I'm trying to save money, so I didn't actually buy spelt flour like I normally do this week. I just brought some regular plain flour, but it's for a birthday cake anyway. So one night this week we're going to have nachos, so I got 2 bags of corn chips and 2 jars of salsa. I'm also going to make some gingerbread, for we are going away for about 5 days in our caravan soon. So I got some ground ginger to make some gingerbread, and I need a bit more baking powder and a bit more vanilla for the baking, so I got those. I needed another onion powder for the meals, and I was out of olive oil, so I just got another little one. The Cobram Estate is my absolute favorite olive oil. And I got 2 bags of corn thins. I think they already opened the other one and had some for lunch, but these are just good as snacks or for lunch. They have avocado on them or some butter, cheese, or jam, peanut butter, things like that. They're a great lunch or snack. I got some buckwheat flour for myself, so when we do have things like pancakes, I'll use buckwheat flour. And coming up for our caravan trip, I got some easy things for lunch for me. 4 of these little sachets of tuna and beans, and they're on special, so I got 4 of those. And Holly actually wanted these little tins of tuna for her lunch tomorrow, so I got 1 each for all the kids to put in their lunchbox tomorrow. And so so I got 5 of those, and I got 1 tin of pineapple to go on our pizza. And this is the expensive stuff. This is what made it expensive. We got a bag of nappies and a tin of formula for Cedar. Baby Cedar is now drinking a few bottles a day. He's still breastfeeding, but he was not gaining weight anyway. Anyway, that's a whole nother story probably, but I'm having to give Cedar a little bit of formula now. He was not gaining weight, and we basically tried everything to help him gain weight, but it's time that he had a bit of bottles. 4 out of 5 of my other children had bottles at around this age, so he's 5 months old today, and he's going really well. He just loves his bottle milk, and he still has a breastfeed like overnight and first thing in the morning, and sometimes during the day as well. So that is working out well for now. It's just expensive, but you've got to do what you've got to do. So I had to get a tin of formula, and yes, he needs some more nappies. like I said, I used to have cloth nappies and I lost them. So, but anyway, to be honest, I would use these most of the time anyway because it's just so much easier. So that is an overview of what we got. So today at Woolworths, I spent $140.62. And without the nappies and formula, it probably would have been closer to $100. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I think some of these things would have been cheaper if I went to Aldi, but I was just in Woolworths anyway, so I just went there. And next, I'd love to show you my meal plan and what I plan on making this week. Gotten from the previous video was 2 things of butter and some cheese.